course.
What have you discovered about the way Steph Curry shows his competitive fire?
Last night in the huddle was, I think, the first time I've really seen him that animated. I mean, I think everyone knows he's a competitor. Probably one of the best competitors, I'd say, as you could see that just from how much he wins, and this organization has won, and he's kind of the one behind it, him and Draymond. So that was really the first time I've seen him that animated, and he got his point across. We had a talk in the locker room after the game, and we're gonna try to get this thing back on the right track.
Do you ever watch Steph's individual routine at practice or his warm-up routine, even before you were with the team, if you watched it from afar? Because his pregame stuff can be a show. They started airing it on the broadcast. What do you notice about the work that Steph puts in?
It's funny you asked that. I actually, before I had gone to the bubble, we had played a late game, and we were leaving the next morning, I want to say at noon. And I told myself I was going to get there at like 10:45, 11, and just get some stretching in so I could leave the arena by 12. And by the time I had got there, Steph was the only one in here. No trainers, no one on the floor. He was in the weight room going through his own routine, some movement stuff, some core stuff. And I told him that day, it was only, I think, like probably like third or fourth week with the team, really. Like, it was one of the first couple weeks of season. And I told him that day, I was like, it's really like assuring seeing not only the best player on your team, but one of the best players, one of the best point guards in the world, the only one in the gym after game day, before a road trip. It's really assuring seeing that, especially as a young guy like me, seeing someone like that. He's a great mentor. Having him and Draymond is I couldn't be in a better position, honestly.
Hi, Nico. It's Maria Vidal for Tap Deportes in Latin America. You were just talking about learning. So what is something that you would like to develop in this second half of the season?
I mean, really everything. I know that's a kind of a corny answer, and everyone says it, but it's the truth, especially for me, a 19, almost 20-year-old rookie. There's so much to learn. A lot of film work, and just learning from my mistakes and others' mistakes, learning, watching personnel film, knowing who I'm playing against, their tendencies, their percentages, all the little things. I think there's so much to learn about the game. This is my first year being at the highest level, so there's a lot for me to learn. So I'm going to try to soak in as much as I can.
So far, was there any special advice that you got from some of your teammates?
Steph talked to me last night after the game, just about some pick and roll stuff, and it made a lot of sense, something that I wasn't really even thinking of, just a small detail that could go a long way. So just goes back to show, like I said just a second ago, being with Steph and Draymond, they're two of the greatest minds in the league, in my opinion. And so having them as my vets and them teaching, they're also just great people, and they want the best for everybody. So they're always being vocal, leading, and helping us, especially the young guys. So like I said, I'm super thankful for them.
Would you mind sharing what that detail was specifically?
It was really just the angle of attacking the big and ball screens, just making him have to make a decision, not letting him off the hook easy. That's really the shortest version I can give it to you.